Prada bag. Suburban summer 17 was a roller coaster ride. A manic pixie dream girl right beside me.
Hi, welcome to episode 2 of Rewriting Diaries. If you watched the previous episode, you know I'm leaving school, my friends, my siblings, but I want to make something clear. I'm not saying goodbye forever. I'm just stepping away from a chapter I wasn't ready to end, but had to. For those who don't know, I'm actually from Davao, which is really, really far from Manila. And that distance matters because it's not just a change of place, it's a change of routine, change of identity, and a change of who I get to be every day. And I don't know if you could tell from the video, but I was in a terrible mood. I didn't want to go back home. I wanted so badly to stay because despite all the struggles I faced, I genuinely loved the life God and my parents gave me when I moved to Manila. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine. I like to believe that I became a more mature person, or at least a different version of myself when I moved to Manila. Adjusting to a new environment was never easy. It was uncomfortable, overwhelming, and lonely at times, but it pushed me to learn, to adapt, and to stand on my own. But because of my current condition, I sometimes feel like I sound like a hypocrite saying this, talking about growth while still struggling. I think a lot of people were shocked when I opened up about my condition. Sharing something so personal on social media felt like a big thing to everyone else. But truthfully, it didn't make me uncomfortable. If anything, it made me want to talk about it more. Not for attention and not to overshare, but to spread awareness or even just to help one person feel seen. To let someone know that if they relate to my thoughts or my feelings, they're not alone and they're not overreacting. To give some context, I live with both physical and mental disorders. I have motor tics, I have carpal tunnel syndrome, and trigeminal neuralgia. I also have anxiety, depression, autism, and ADHD. And yes, I know that sounds like a lot of awful conditions, but this isn't me listing what's wrong with me, it's me being honest about what I live with and what I'm learning to live through. These diagnoses don't take away from who I am, they simply explain parts of me that never had words before. I was only recently diagnosed with autism, and honestly, it brought me a lot of relief. For the first time, everything started to make sense. Things I used to blame myself for, being overwhelmed easily, struggling socially, needing structure, feeling out of sync, finally had an explanation. And for those who are not aware of what autism is a neurodevelopmental condition. It's something you're born with. In fact, it's hereditary. And realizing that did make me feel broken. It made me feel very grounded. It helped me understand that I wasn't failing at being normal. I was navigating the world with a different wiring. And with that understanding came patience, grace, and permission to be kinder to myself than I ever was before. But that kindness didn't come easily. It's hard to be gentle with yourself when for most of your life you've learned to survive by being hard on yourself. I've spent years punishing myself for not fitting, for struggling, for needing more time, more rest, more understanding. So unlearning that doesn't happen overnight. It's something I'm still practicing slowly, imperfectly, but with the hope that one day self-compassion will feel as natural as self-criticism once did.
Bakit di na lang, ano no, bakit pahirapan para mag-teach ka?
Correct. Say it louder, Daddy.
Para sa ano, ma-test yung ability nyo at ano.
Yun man talaga yung purpose. Or like, magko-complain pa rin, pero gagawin pa rin. Ganun.
Got traffic and a waste of time. When you were there to hold my hand, but I've had it with the
And I want to be really candid. My conditions don't bother me at all. What weighs on me more is knowing how much they affect the people I love the most, especially my parents. This is where the guilt comes in. I've always been a people pleaser. I've always wanted to make people happy, and at the very top of that list are my parents. I want to be strong for them. I want to make things easier for them. But this time, I feel like I became weak. This time, it feels like I became the problem. Truthfully, I think my parents are the ones hurting more than me every single day. I believe they even cry more than I do. Not because I'm suffering more, but because they love me in a way that feels protective and helpless at the same time. And sometimes I blame myself for making them feel that way, for finally letting them see how weak I am. And that's where the guilt gets heavier. I start to feel guilty for existing because I've been trying so hard to be okay, to be happy, and to not feel like a burden to them. And even though my parents tell me all the time not to feel guilty or fall into self-pity, I can't always control how I think or how I feel. I know they mean well, I know they're trying to protect me, but emotions don't disappear just because someone tells you they shouldn't be there. It's easier said than done. Healing isn't a switch you turn off and on. It's something you move through slowly, with setbacks and quiet progress. And I'm learning that struggling with my thoughts doesn't mean I'm not trying. It just means I'm human, doing the best I can with the mind and heart I've been given. I have a theory about my tics, not in a medical sense, but in a personal one. I feel like they show my emotions when I don't know how to express them myself, because whenever I'm uncomfortable, overwhelmed, or holding something in, my tics get stronger. It's like my body speaks before my mouth does. Like it reacts honestly, even when I'm still trying to convince myself that I'm fine. And maybe that doesn't mean my tics were given to me for a reason. Maybe it just means my body has always known how to tell the truth, even when I didn't. Ever since I came back home, my parents have really been doing their best to make me feel better, happier even. And I'll forever be grateful to them no matter what. But I still hate it when they see my tics. I hate knowing that my situation is difficult for them. Not because I'm ashamed of who I am, but because I wish love didn't have to come with so much worry. I wish loving me didn't mean watching me struggle. And I wish caring this deeply didn't hurt them the way it does. So, I went out for a walk. And I think I overdid it because I have vertigo. And I thought I was going to be okay. Now I feel a little bit dizzy, I guess. I just need to sit down and rest for a second. The main reason I went back home was to get better, to heal both physically and mentally. Because truthfully, there was a point when I couldn't even walk or stand for a very long time because of my vertigo. My body needed rest and my mind needed safety. And for someone like me, change is really hard. I immediately look for a routine, for something stable to hold on to. And if you've been watching my videos, you'd know that I love cleaning. That's why the first thing I wanted to do was clean my room, unpack my suitcases, and change my beddings. Those small actions gave me a sense of control, like putting things back in place when everything else felt uncertain. It wasn't about being productive, it was about creating safety, one familiar movement at a time. And it was definitely hard to settle in and clean my room because I tend to be a perfectionist in everything I do, and that includes how my space looks. I couldn't just clean it halfway, I needed it to feel right. And for a bit of context, no one had been really living in that room for a while. My brothers and I were in Manila, which meant my sister was left alone in this house. So coming back to that space felt strange, familiar, but untouched. Cleaning it wasn't just about organizing things, it was about reclaiming a space that had been paused and slowly making it feel like mine again. And speaking of routines, I still kept some of the same ones I had back in Manila. I still wake up before the break of dawn, around 4 a.m. However, this time, I don't have to rush myself into anything. I can just sit with the quiet, focus on how peaceful my surroundings are, and let the day start slowly. I don't have to stress about studying for everyday quizzes or constantly being on edge. then that definitely helped me feel a lot better. But if I'm also going to be honest, there were times when I questioned if I was even allowed to be like this, allowed to rest, allowed to move slowly, allowed to feel peace without needing to earn it first. I think I was so used to measuring my worth by how much I was doing and pushing myself that calm started to feel unfamiliar, almost undeserved. And I'm still learning that healing doesn't need permission. It's sometimes exactly what your body and mind have been asking for all along. And instead of trying to figure everything out on my own, I've been learning to talk it through. I've been having conversations with my psychiatrist, who works with cognitive behavioral therapy, and my psychologist as well. And if you're wondering, yes, those are two different fields. They approach healing differently, but together they help me understand both how I think and why I think the way I do.
Wanna go somewhere where I can see the light with my own eyes. Wanna go somewhere where I can see the
Because yung legs ko nakatawa na. Wala nang place ko kami. Okay, ito na lang. That's why when you showed it to me, makita niya sa akin. I said, Ate Lo.
I can see another on the horizon.
No, I never tried. I love their matcha.
And all at once we're on the run.
It's only been a month since I was diagnosed, but a lot has already changed. I've been making an effort to step out of my comfort zone, whether that's in the way I dress, how I manage my tendency to overthink, or how I try to socialize more. I'm also trying my best to let go of being a perfectionist. None of it feels dramatic. It's just small conscious adjustments, learning how to move through my days differently and allowing things to be imperfect without seeing that as failure. Ella.
I love the way you take it slow. You make this light inside me glow. You're the only one who knows me. Saturate me when I'm gray until all my colors show. I get lost in those hazy eyes.
Guys, this is my outfit. May pa-borrow ni Kling sa akin.
Maybe we can stay back here and enjoy the ride.
You hear this also?
I don't wanna feel the night.
My mental, physical, emotional support.
Show them your nails. Yes!
See it?
Oh my god. Amazing. Here's some more. Yes. So I had to get my card sa wallet. So girl, hindi ko makuha.
I love the way you take control.
Good morning. Wait. This package has arrived since yesterday, and I've been waiting for this package for the longest time. Now it's time to open it and stop using this certain area as a dump area. I have to slowly clean and fix the house bit by bit. And it's currently 5 a.m.
I don't wanna feel the night. I just wanna chill under the northern lights with you.
my bag. Another bag. But that's okay. I like it.
It's currently, what time is it? It's 5:20. Focus, please focus, okay. It's 5:20 in the morning and I'm going to edit and finish my video that has been long awaited because it's been taking me a while to like look back at the footage. I've been in tears actually looking at them. I'm very emotional when I look back at those videos, those clips, but I'm almost done. I just need to really, finalize everything. I don't want to cry again, but no, we're good. This is what I have to do.
I still remember when we bought that whiteboard so we could write down all the things we died for. Sometimes I'd rather die than live a life without you. But I'm still living with the expectation that our love was only on vacation. I couldn't change your mind in time. Now he's filling in these empty lines.
Really here because of his sabotaging our dog.
He
likes to do it in the middle. Yeah, he loves it when this thing, like when you do that to
So
him.
that he's writing love letters to you with the same damn pen I used to use on the list of things we used to do. Is it true he's gonna marry you? We had so much left to figure out. These black ink dreams, they've all faded out. You erased our past and not just like that. Not the name after the heart on your whiteboard. Oh, on this whiteboard.
You should just check. Dreams though, like. But I don't have like a top for that. That's the thing. This is my. Hey. Romance novel. Like.
We both know this isn't what we wanted. These are feelings that I never really asked.
Present your case.
I really want this, so I got it. Not yet. She and I, my sister, are sharing. I had this before, but I sold it, so I'm getting it again for my sister. I hope she likes it.
And then she'll sell that again.
And I'll sell it again. Okay, this one lang muna, then we'll come back. We'll come back.
We'll come back. She's living her K-drama girl dreams. Yeah, hi. Thank you for.
It's so cute.
You want me to hold you every night,
You know, I wanted to pass by here because
but I
there were no
can't
trees
even
and
hold
there was
myself
no
up.
So I was like, let's just cover this way.
All of those tears you cry for me,
So happy I
use
saw
them to
moon.
cry myself to sleep. I can't hold you down when nobody's holding me up. I'm on the ground, feeling like I'm never enough. I need to get my shit together, break me out of the shell. 'Cause I can't love somebody till I fix myself. All this time I've been walking these streets with these broken down dirty shoes on my feet. I try to cry for help sometimes, but it never seems to come out right. And it wouldn't be fair for you to save my
It off. I'm just gonna take it.
So good.
Okay lang.
And to be honest, the guilt of existing didn't fade. It might always be there. One thing I truly didn't expect when I came back home was that I started feeling happy. Not perfectly okay, not healed, just lighter. I was doing better than I had been in the past few months, and that surprised me. It's strange to admit that stepping away from school, something I worked so hard for, and changing my environment could make me feel this way. I've always believed in the saying, everything happens for a reason. And I know that can sound very cringy. And I'm not saying that I don't have bad days or that I'm suddenly fixed. I still have days when my anxiety and depression takes over, but I'm learning. I'm learning how my mind works. I'm learning how to sit with discomfort instead of fighting it. And I'm slowly learning how to be gentler with myself, even when guilt, fear, and old habits tell me I don't deserve that grace. I don't know exactly where the season is taking me, but for the first time in a long while, I'm allowing myself to be where I am without rushing, without proving anything, and without punishing myself for needing time to heal. So if you're watching this and you feel that quiet guilt too, the kind that makes you question your place, your pace, or your worth, I want you to know that you're not alone in it. If you feel like you're falling behind or you're carrying something heavy you don't have yet the words for, or existing in a way that feels inconvenient to the people you love, I understand that more than I can explain. I don't have the answers. I'm not here to tell you that everything gets better overnight. I'm still learning how to sit with uncertainty, how to rest without apologizing, and how to exist without constantly trying to earn my place. But I've learned this much. Needing time doesn't mean you failed. Resting doesn't mean you gave up. And struggling doesn't cancel your worth. I'm not stronger than anyone else. I'm not special. I'm just someone learning slowly that being here as I am is already enough. So thank you for spending this chapter with me. Even if you're the only one watching, that's more than enough. And if you're watching this while carrying something heavy, I hope you don't feel as alone. And if this rewritten diary reminded you that your story isn't over, that you're allowed to pause, reflect, and begin again, then maybe in your own way, you'll find the courage to rewrite yours too.